Welcome to this WPTV News Update. I'm Michelle Silva.
And I'm Nisha Dawan. It's 54 degrees right now, and we will have a complete forecast later in the show. But first, here's Michelle with today's local stories.
Cumberland County will pay $275,000 to settle sexual harassment suit filed by detective from the prosecutor's office. The detective sued the county back in 2013, claiming another detective had made inappropriate comments about her sexual orientation. The detective who made the nasty remarks is now facing disciplinary actions.
In Bonton, a teacher has lost his teaching certificates after being convicted of child abuse. Officials say the man admitted to engaging in sexual conduct with the 16-year-old girl. He is expected to serve a year in jail.
A former New Jersey State prison worker has been found guilty on bribery and money laundering. Officials say he took around $2,000 in bribes to smuggle tobacco into a prison. In case you are wondering, tobacco is illegal in all Garden State prisons. The ex-prison guard now faces a minimum of 5 years behind bars.
The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that a former Patterson police officer can sue the city for violating his freedom of speech rights. The decision was handed down yesterday. This all came about because the officer posted signs for the mayor's political rival last October. Then the ex-cop was fired. It's not clear what or how much he plans to sue for.
A Patterson man allegedly tried to board a plane at Newark Liberty Airport with a handgun and a magazine filled with Halloween point bullets. It happened yesterday. Officials say the gun, bullets, and holster were detected by the x-rays and sized by security. The man was arrested and now faces a number of weapon charges.
A Riverdale man was rescued by the police yesterday. He was walking back and forth on a bridge on Route 287 and jumping in front of cars. The man was apparently trying to take his own life. An officer was able to get to the man before anyone got hurt. The man was then taken to the hospital for psychiatric evaluation.
After the break, we will have a national and international news.
Don't touch that remote.
It's been more than 5 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
Hey, can you two
I
keep
want
it down
it.
for
It's
me?
my turn.
No, it isn't.
Please, just keep it down.
I remember days when just driving down the street would give me anxiety. And now look at me.
Don't get me wrong, I still don't love crowded places. But it's good to get out again.
Noises like that used to make me hit the deck. But now, I can keep going.
Transitioning from the military can be tough. We all have unique experiences, but many veterans are facing similar challenges. Life goes on, but some things are different now. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to watch our stories and learn ways to create the story you want to live. No one can write it for you. Make sure it's a good one. Make the Connection.
Welcome back to this WPTV News Update. I'm Michelle Silva.
And I'm Nisha Dawan. Time for national news. Michelle.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are now presumptive front runners of their parties. Last night, Trump went after Clinton, and he raised a few eyebrows in the process. Here's Kim Hutchinberg.
Republican frontrunner Donald Trump slams Hillary Clinton during his victory speech Tuesday night.
Well, I think the only card she has is the woman's card. She's got nothing else going. And frankly, if Hillary Clinton were a man, I don't think she'd get 5% of the vote.
The remarks got people talking. Conservative commentator S.E. Cupp said Trump's words were simply meat and potatoes for his base.
In a Republican primary, this is actually not a very controversial thing to say.
But progressive analyst Van Jones disagreed, citing as proof the facial expressions of Mary Pat Christie, who was on stage behind Trump.
The shocked look on the face of Chris Christie's wife, the first lady of New Jersey, that tells everything.
Yeah.
There is a danger. He can go too far.
Christie's expressions made headlines and attracted attention on social media. Clinton, however, seems to be ready for the fight Trump wants to have.
Now, the other day, Mr. Trump accused me of playing the, quote, woman card. Well, if fighting for women's health care and paid family leave and equal pay is playing the woman card, then deal me in.
I'm Kim Hutcherson reporting.
Officials in San Francisco are releasing racist and homophobic texts shared among some cops. As Kate Gogaren reports, this is not the first scandal in the city's police force.
One of the most progressive cities in the country, home to the gay rights movement, police department that likes to tout its diversity.
No importa su etnicidad.
But now, more dirty laundry.
I apologize to the public. We are better than this.
The chief says they are better than texts like this, referencing African Americans, quote, like a pack of wild animals on the loose. Or this one, calling LeBron James the N-word. And there are others that I simply can't say.
There is a problem in the San Francisco Police Department. I don't think Chief Suhr can contest that.
This is the second text scandal to hit the department in the last year. These texts coming from the now former officer Jason Lai. San Francisco Public Defender Jeff Adachi says the texts and the police shootings of minorities point to the larger problem.
That's the kind of mentality that says it's okay to shoot, it's okay to kill, it's okay to arrest.
Adachi says the text messages could affect 207 criminal cases Lai was a part of, including 3 murder cases.
As soon as that case was done and the text messages were discovered, we acted immediately.
Once again, Chief Suhr is on the defense.
8 of them. It literally makes me sick to my stomach. Including today when I had to read them again.
Chief Suhr says 2 of the 3 officers involved in the texting scandal are no longer with the department, but they weren't fired. The chief describes their leaving as, quote, voluntary separation.
The culture of this police department is you demonstrate yourself to be a racist and a homophobe, and you're not going to be a police officer in San Francisco.
That was Kate Gogaren reporting. Take it away, Michelle.
Thank you, Nisha. And now let's take a look at the weather. Right now, it's 54 degrees and partially cloudy. We're heading for a low of 40 tonight. Tomorrow will be partially cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 43. Friday, there will be a chance of rain with high of 56. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 64, and Sunday will remain overcast with a high 62, and that's your 5-day forecast.
And finally, a major Hollywood studio is sticking with what works. David Daniel has that and more in the Hollywood Minute.
If you can't learn to run with the pack, one of these days you'll be someone's dinner.
Disney has revealed a slate of familiar-looking films. It's officially announced a sequel to The Jungle Book, with Jon Favreau returning as director, as well as a follow-up to Maleficent, with Angelina Jolie taking another turn in the title role. And Emma Stone is set to star in a 101 Dalmatians spin-off, Cruella.
I didn't write a letter to get it.
Some familiar faces are headed to Cannes. Veteran actor Donald Sutherland and actress Kirsten Dunst have been named to the Cannes Film Festival jury. Mad Max director George Miller will preside over the jury, which will screen the films in competition and choose the prize winners. The festival begins May 11th.
I'm no one.
Daisy Ridley is lining up her post-Star Wars work. Variety reports she's set to star in the World War II drama The Lost Wife, based on the novel. She'll play an art student in Prague who falls in love only to have the Nazi invasion shatter her world. Right now, of course, she's filming Star Wars Episode 8. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Well, that's all the WP News Update. I am Michelle Silva.
And I'm Nisha Dawood. See you next week.